And
for
you
sure.
took this major leap of faith in my eyes, and now you are in California.
Yes, yes.
How in the world did you make this major transition?
Well, it was interesting. It was very, very, very quick. Um, it was very quick. I always was the type of person that really asked a lot of other people what I should do next and all of that. But then I normally would just kind of still do my own thing. But that decision, like I was going to help a friend. The friend needed help in the business and things. I prayed to God. I made it a point not to ask anyone's permission.
Mm.
And I was like, because I was so used to asking permission, I was like, wait a minute, I'm like 40 something years old. So I'm like, I could basically go if I wanted to, but I was always afraid of making a mistake that way. I didn't want to make that mistake.
So let's talk a little bit about this whole permission thing. You stated you're 40 something years old, so you're asking permission. What was that? Was it just like an approval thing? You just wanted to make sure, like, they're trying to give you confirmation? What was that?
yeah, it was pretty much that because I think a lot of times I'm the baby of my family and
Okay.
all that. So, a lot of times I felt a bit more scrutinized and criticized, especially as I'm the only boy as well. And even in the world, like in school and stuff like that throughout my life, it felt like I wasn't complete. That was something that I struggled with a lot of times, that, there was something wrong. I had to ask other people because maybe they were a little bit more right than I was and all of that. And then once it got to a certain stage in my life, I was like, I must be doing something right. I made it this far.
So being as though you took this big step, what has been some of the biggest hurdles you moving? Like, are you in a relationship? Like, how's that working? You done left all everybody. Like, what? Talk about it.
Well, I ain't no relationship with Jesus, but
How do you define like confidence?
confidence in general is being sure, no matter what's happening, you're sure. And that's the thing that never really wavered. I knew that whatever was in order, if I was to go through something bad or was going through something good, that I was still sure, like, it was going to be okay. May still waver. I mean, like, keeping it completely 100, it's not going to be like that 24 hours a day. You can probably make some decisions and try to, like, say some crosswords or whatever the case may be. But it's just in my heart, in the truth of my heart, it will never waver. It will never waver. That's confidence to me now. It's not in the sense that confidence that you have this swag, you have this, you have that, or whatever. There's certain thing that goes on that's false. You got cats that really, they have that shield, that thing that, I'm the most confident man in the world. I got all these women, I got this, I got that, I got all these money and all this stuff, but don't have the surety or of their heart and being like, okay, I'm gonna walk this out, and I struggle with that too, because I'm like, I see a lot of people, quote unquote, succeeding and being like, but I look at the backstory. Like, there's a lot, everyone has that backstory, like, so no one can out confidence me in my heart. No one can do that. I can have that surety and know that I'm good. I made that mistake today. I'm good. Right.
So what has been like one of the hardest things that you've gone through?
Even when I was younger, we moved from Philadelphia. I was born in Philadelphia, and we moved from Philadelphia to New Jersey. And when soon as I got to school in New Jersey, I was teased automatically. I was automatically teased in school. Before that, I felt, a little bit more sure and stuff like that. But when I got to that school, I heard the word faggot for the first time.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. At 8 years old. And I was like, this is crazy. But between that time and maybe me graduating high school and all of that, it was a little rough. Even that time, that's why I was like, yeah, the church was my like backbone. That's the place that I felt comfortable. My gift was something that I could use. I could direct the choir and all that because that was the place I can center my confidence. I was a straight A student before coming across here and before getting T's. And then I just got through school, barely graduated high school and all because of just my loss of confidence of who I was.
Is there any type of like affirmation or scripture that you hold on to, when life gets nasty, that you want to share with us?
Well, everybody always, I'm studying Jeremiah 29 now, you know, and it always goes back for I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and have an expected end.